You've probably heard all kinds of stories about Steve Jobs, tech visionary, design genius, Apple's fearless leader. But this is one story that rarely makes it onto the keynote stage. Steve Jobs and the beginner's mind. Not the next iPhone, not a new processor, something far more powerful and strangely invisible. Let's go back for a moment. There's this beautiful idea in Zen Buddhism, Shoshin. It's a Japanese word that means beginner's mind. Sounds cute, right? Like something you'd hear in a yoga class. But don't let the simplicity fool you. Beginner's mind isn't about being clueless. It's about being curious. It's the art of seeing without the filters, of dropping the I already know, so something new, something real can arise. In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. In the experts, there are few. Shunryu Suzuki Roshi. Steve Jobs didn't just read that quote once and move on. He lived it, not as a monk in saffron robes, meditating in a Himalayan cave, but as a barefoot techie, building machines in a California garage. He wasn't chasing money. He was chasing clarity. Let's go back even further. 1970s, young Steve, long before Apple, takes a trip to India. And no, he wasn't looking for the next big thing in silicon chips. He was looking for something he couldn't code or sell. Truth. What he discovered wasn't in a monastery brochure. It was in the silence between thoughts, in sitting still, in unlearning. Shoshin taught him something Western schools don't: to let go of ego, to find beauty in not knowing, to stop trying to figure it all out. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. Dhammapada, verse 277. That's not just poetry, that's blueprint-level wisdom. And Steve, he brought that back with him, not in the form of robes or mantras, but in mindset. It's why Apple's design feels so clean, so inevitable. It wasn't about showing how smart he was, it was about removing what wasn't necessary. Funny, isn't it? We chase aha moments like they're hiding inside some ancient scroll or being whispered by a guru on a mountain. But sometimes, the real aha comes when we just shut up inside. You know, when you say, I don't know, and that's okay. That's beginner's mind. That's Dhamma. Suppose a man were struck by a poisoned arrow. Would he say, I'll only let you remove it once I know who shot it, which tribe he was from, what wood the arrow was made of? Kulamankiyovada Sutta, MN 63. We spend our lives like that guy, asking the wrong questions, trying to control instead of trying to see. Jobs once said, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. So you have to trust in something. What was he trusting in? Not a product roadmap, not a quarterly report. He was trusting the mystery, trusting Dhamma, trusting emptiness, trusting the silence between the noise. That's the real gift of beginner's mind. Not knowing everything, but being open to everything. And while we're all out here trying to be experts in crypto, karma, AI, and gluten-free diets, maybe the wisest thing we can say is, hey, maybe I don't know. Maybe I can begin again. That's not failure. That's freedom. Because the Buddhist teaching that changed Steve Jobs' life wasn't some chant or mystical scroll banned in a temple vault. It was this: the courage to see the world with fresh eyes. The wisdom to empty the cup so it can be filled again. Maybe, just maybe, that same beginner's mind, it's what your mind is secretly craving too. Every breath is a beginning. Every silence is sacred. And the most awakened mind is the one that never stops learning.